So this is what I wanted to speak about. So I can't really speak about it because they know that it's not really kind of something to speak about until you start to understand this lifestyle from a different perspective. You will never really gain access to this lifestyle like that. So I gotta start this shit over for these individuals. And so that you gotta start to understand that our lifestyle is gonna look like how we tell you and when it's in the Bible, girl. Because that they gonna go to look for us and we said we was the word. And for the most part, this is the little bit of the light that I live. But it goes to show you that some people is just as similar as what it is to be me, girl. So understand that I'm telling you that a lifestyle is different in this understanding because it's something I took away from this lifestyle and it still gave to these people. And that's why I was telling you these people is thieves, girl, because our lifestyle is gonna listen to what it is to be that. Because at the end of the day, it's gonna tell you something that's significant in your lifestyle. So if you put all of this shit in your house and you let somebody in your motherfucking house and something missing from your house, what you gonna really kind of assume? That, oh, okay, I had a full house, girl, that my house was full of shit and that it ain't nothing missing, girl. You see what I'm saying? So that what I start to discover in lifestyles is that it could just be a so and these people not paying attention because you gotta start to understand that life is given to us in a way for us to have that opportunity all motherfucking day long to go see about some shit. You see what I'm saying? And so even to these ancient civilizations, I'm telling you for what it is, if a part of this is missing, girl, then you gotta understand that that also be who we is. And that these people won't understand what I'm telling you. But if you start to understand that the Bible is telling you they went to his tomb, girl, and they went to his burial site to see if this man was there. And that this man was not really there, girl. So that's why I was saying that the man is different in this aspect because these people are different as people. So what he telling us is our lifestyle is supposed to be something like you start to see me, you come to the Bible, you see what I'm saying? So you walking and being a part of the Bible is really you pairing yourself with God. And so regardless, people won't understand what I be telling them. But if you see that the word is God, girl, and if you see that the word is missing, you understand for the most part that this nigga still doing the same shit that he been doing all of these years. And I don't know if people notice, but sometimes when you read the Bible, you'll be like, I didn't know that that shit was in there like that. You see what I'm saying? Because I feel like that for this book to be a final print of something given to us by these people, you had to understand it could just as much be a disaster that happened to these niggas. And that they was like, let me take away that part and be like, okay, well, let me give you back this lifestyle. So you'll find out some other way that you died, girl. I gotta tell these motherfucking people one day and somehow. And if I've been talking to them through this, I still gotta use this. And that's all that I was gonna say, really, kind of, girl, because that's what the significance of the stuff is sometimes. So, other than that, I just wanted to say that sometimes you do have to be in that mindset a little bit to look for what it is that they want you to look for. And so they telling me that I'm too ladies, girl, so that you understand that my lifestyle different for a life, and that I'm more than what it is these people would expect because many people will travel really kind of throughout life, but will only look at us one kind of way. You didn't look about us when we was the people to understand our life less. You gotta understand when it's completed. You see what I'm saying? I don't know what I just said, girl, but at the end of the day, I'm just starting to think about some things of my own and why it is that these people might be telling us the truth, girl. Because if anything in life is to be given to us, the truth would not be there for these motherfucking people like that. Because they witnessed him really here, girl. You see what I'm saying? So that these people won't understand. They still get to banish, girl, and leave their lifestyle And they coming out as us, girl, because you gotta understand. We got a lifestyle, girl, where we ended up being people that ended up dying. Regardless, you see what I'm saying? So that's why I'm telling y'all, sometimes you gotta start to listen to what God telling you, girl. Cause God was telling me as soon as I had ended up leaving this lifestyle, that I understood that this person was just as much as it was to be somebody else. I'm somebody really kind of in this situation to see who I could be. And I start to really put other people in my shoes, girl, so that they can walk and be who I am. So understand that I'm telling you for the most part, these people won't understand what I be telling them. But I'm telling you this, that my lifestyle is something that really don't exist. Because you gotta understand, I gotta dismiss my lifestyle still. You see what I'm saying? Because you gotta understand the importance of where these people be at. Sometimes people will not exist like that because they know that their lifestyle was destined for failure. You see what I'm saying? So for the most part, we were starting to see these people live a lifestyle where it's that they thought to come into this life to be who they is. They don't never gotta come into this life to take nothing away from your motherfucking ass, girl. That they still gonna use these people, and that at the end of the day, that I was telling you that for the most part, don't play games with these people, girl, because that they don't sit up there and play games like that. Because you gotta search diligently for these people's behaviors sometimes, because if it's anything, you start to see that the smallest part of this shit will be gone for these people to really kind of understand that that's what it is to implement really what we do about, girl. We throw something out there completely and then we take shit away little by little and see if these motherfucking people understand they life really like that. To think that okay, you can go back and look into this and that it's gonna be there for you. Nope, girl, not at all. Because I told you this is gonna be our new fall, and that I'm telling you that we listening to the lifestyle less, girl. Because if we start to understand that we was falling, girl, but in a less manner, then we won't be here to follow for no falling for no additional shit like that. So somebody told me to be smart because you gotta utilize what you already got. Sometimes the shit that's not there for you is the best shit to use, girl, because at the end of the day, you know that nobody gonna be able to ask you for that shit really like that. You see what I'm saying? So that shit will be taken away from you, girl, like this. Giving hope, really, but it's not really gonna be there for your ass. And so sometimes I was starting to see that my lifestyle is particular because why would I think about something like this? You see what I'm saying? And so something was telling me that somebody life still in that shit, girl. Regardless, you see what I'm saying? Because that these people needed some air to breathe. I was like, just to give them something, girl, and that would be something to give these people because they assume so much, really. You see what I'm saying? So for the most part, I don't have to give you a life really like that, girl. I can take shit away from your ass and you still have a motherfucking life for yourself. So I don't understand why is it that these people start to really kind of, I want to say embellish, girl, because that's the word that I've been thinking about a little bit lately. But you know that kind of way of thinking of these people, sometimes I would just discern really who they were because I was like, sometimes that's not you, girl. And you see what I'm saying? I gotta take away some things from the people. So something was telling me that in order for me to understand that these people can be similar to me, is that I just take something away from who I am, girl, and offer something else for the life. So that for the most part, I'm a person that likes cheesecake, I guess. And so that for the most part, in the beginning of my lifestyle, I was allergic to cheesecake. But I started to eat cheesecake just to eat it again. And so for the most part, it's people out there that don't eat cheesecake. Girl, these people cannot tell me really that my lifestyle is not the same as theirs because at some point we didn't really have this cheesecake to say that we knew what it was. So that's something to really let these people know. And that they were saying 40 years, girl, this man wrote the Bible. Now think about this. It took him 40 years to write it. But if it's something where he taking the shit away from you, you gotta understand that 40 years is in a motherfucking day, girl. And that these 40 days, that was in a motherfucking day, girl. And that these people, they ended up flooding in a motherfucking day, girl. Cause that you understand that a lifestyle gonna go from you quickly, girl. It's gonna be quick as this, girl. Quick as how much it is for you to listen to that lifestyle you live in. And that be a setup for your ass. Somebody told me to let these motherfucking niggas know, girl, because I told you that these people were smart. And I knew that their lifestyle was something different from these people because if you start thinking about the lifestyle that they live, they happily ever after, girl. You see what I'm saying? So for the most part, it's a lifestyle where they preserve for themselves everything. They held it up to this moment for these niggas, and that these people was gonna wait for that shit so that it can be that it's gonna still be there for your ass, girl. And so many people understand their life less, but the more you waiting to see some shit, the more you waiting for this person to end up telling you the same as what that is. Because I'm telling you, girl, you can't be asking us for shit and that you know that you a dead person. You see what I'm saying? Cause that's what I was telling y'all. Girl, you can't be asking for nothing and you know that that's the life you live. You cut yourself off at the end of the day. You see what I'm saying? So somebody told me to just follow through with this implementation because it was something released for somebody's life. Now, some people wouldn't know how that they be living. You're not living off of no shit really that's, different from you to live off of. So why would you sit up there and think that it's something in addition to some shit? You see what I'm saying? They asking for another part of their life, girl. Everything is already there. And that I was telling them, just take some shit away, girl, and your lifestyle will still be there. And that so many people wouldn't understand, but I'm not sitting here to listen to this life like that. You see what I'm saying? Like they not even here to really to understand. So somebody was telling me to let them know that you be a victim, girl, and that's what I'm telling you that your lifestyle is, and that they can't understand because that's what happened to victims, girl. They didn't know what happened to their ass. And so that's all that I'ma say, girl. And that's the end of this video. But it might go on YouTube. I don't know yet.